Right. Hi, Assalamualaikum. So now we are in the last part of chapter 6, alternative mechanism of carbon fixation. So we have two alternatives here. First is called as HLAC or C4 pathway. Second one is crush solution acid metabolism or CAM pathway. So for these, you can remember C4 and also CAM, the short name. No problem. Okay. So the next thing is, okay, here is the introduction. As we know, the opening of stomata will cause the carbon dioxide from atmosphere enter the leaf because this carbon dioxide will be used in Kelvin cycle to produce glucose. Okay, and then the opening of stomata also can cause the releasing of oxygen, which is come from photolysis of water. Okay, so the oxygen is released to atmosphere also through the opening of stomata, and at the same time the water can loss, okay, from the plant through the stomata opening. So this is called as transpiration. Okay, so in a hot dry day most plant close their stoma as respond to conserve water or to prevent excessive transpiration. Maksudnya waktu hari siang yang panas, kering, so dia akan tutup dia punya stomata ataupun dia akan buka dalam keadaan narrow opening. Untuk apa? Untuk dia conserve water, untuk dia jimat air supaya dia tak nak dia dehydrate ataupun terlalu banyak air yang keluar. So what happened is the concentration of carbon dioxide in the airspace between the leaf will decrease while concentration of oxygen will increase. Okay, why? So just imagine carbon dioxide dari luar patut masuk dalam. Oksigen dari dalam, which is the product of photolysis, mesti tu keluar, dihasilkan keluar. Jadi bila stomata tu buka dalam keadaan narrow opening ataupun dia memang tertutup, so apa yang banyak di antara ruang udara, gap sikit antara ruang udara dengan daun tu, dekat situlah yang dikatakan bahawa concentration of carbon dioxide and also the oxygen, carbon dioxide is low and then oxygen is high. Okay, so the condition may lead to photorespiration. So what is photorespiration? So we know that the oxygen concentration is high compared to carbon dioxide within the airspace in the leaf. So what happened is, supposed to be in Kelvin cycle, carbon dioxide is fixed with RUBP, and that reaction will be catalyzed by RUBP carboxylase oxygenase, or called as Rubisco. But in photorespiration, RUBP is not fixed with carbon dioxide. RUBP will fix with the oxygen. Okay, so it may form 5 carbon intermediate instead of 6. Sepatutnya bila carbon dioxide fix dengan RUBP, carbon dioxide ada 1 carbon, RUBP ada 5 carbon, they may form 6 carbon intermediate. But if photorespiration occur, the RUBP which has 5 carbon attached with oxygen with no carbon, so it may produce 5 carbon intermediate. And later on, this 5 carbon intermediate will be split into 2 to produce phosphoglycolate. This one consists of 2 carbon, and another molecule is called as 3-phosphoglycerate, which consists of 3 carbon. Kalau sepatutnya kita dah dapat 6 carbon intermediate tu dalam Kelvin cycle yang biasa, dia pecah kepada 2, so kita akan dapat 2 molekul 3-phosphoglycerate. Betul tak? 2 molecule of 3-phosphoglycerate. But then, when the photorespiration occur, kita hanya dapat 1 je. Okay. So, how this happen? Okay, so kita tengok sini Okay, this produce a 5 carbon product with later split into 3 carbon, which is 3-phosphoglycerate, and also 2 carbon product called phosphoglycolate. Okay, so inilah RUBP has 5 carbon, oxygen with no carbon, and then they split, okay, become 2 carbon compound called phosphoglycolate, and then 3 carbon molecule called 3-phosphoglycerate. Then this 3-phosphoglycerate is used to make food through Kelvin cycle. Means it may undergo Kelvin cycle and finally it produce glucose. Okay. But then what happened to this? Okay, the phosphoglycolate. This phosphoglycolate will exit the chloroplast and broken into carbon dioxide. Maksudnya apa? Dia akan keluar daripada chloroplast dan dia akan dipecahkan menjadi carbon dioxide. So this process called photorespiration because it occur in light. Yes, and consume oxygen and also produce carbon dioxide. So since producing carbon dioxide, this is called as respiration. Okay, so photorespiration ni is keadaan yang mudahnya saya ceritakan keadaan di mana sepatutnya RUBP fix dengan carbon dioxide. The reaction catalyzed by Rubisco. But what happened is the Rubisco fix RUBP with oxygen. So that when the molecule form, the 5 carbon molecule form, it may forming two types of molecule, the 3 carbon molecule, which is 3-phosphoglycerate, and another one is called as phosphoglycolate. So this phosphoglycolate, finally it may break up or it may break down forming carbon dioxide. So the means that reaction itu menghasilkan carbon dioxide. So bila reaction itu menghasilkan carbon dioxide dan proses cellular respiration pun kalau kamu ingat, produk is carbon dioxide. So that's why lah kita panggil sebagai photorespiration because it occur in presence of light and produce carbon dioxide. Okay. Alright, so for C3 plant dia memang tak ada cara lah. Tak ada cara. Okay. So this photorespiration is not good because what? Because it may consume twice the number of ATP and NADPH to form single or to form one molecule of glucose. Sepatutnya kalau kita gunakan carbon dioxide, 6 carbon dioxide, yang kita hanya akan pakai adalah 18 ATP dan 12 NADPH untuk hasilkan satu glukos. Tapi sekiranya photorespiration berlaku, kita akan gandakan penggunaan ATP menjadi 36 dan juga NADPH menjadi 24. So this is not good. Okay, sebab dia membazir. Okay. So we have method to fix this problem, but for C3 memang tak ada lah. Okay, so kamu boleh tengok sini C3 is ordinary plant. Example is rice, wheat, soybean. C4 plant or also known as H-lag pathway. Okay, this type of plant they live in dry and hot climate. Example sugarcane and corn, members of the grass family. So sugarcane, tebu, that's why tebu ditanam dekat Cuping, tempat yang paling merekodkan suhu paling tinggi kat Malaysia. Okay, and the third type of plant is CAM plant. Okay, example of this CAM plant is cactus and pineapple. Okay, so for methods of carbon fixation pathway in different plant, okay, saya buka. Okay. This one tak ada apalah. C3 sebab dia buat benda biasa. So solution dia akan close partially, dia buka sikit je lah. Okay. Wait saya dia. Alright. So actually we have 3 types of plant. We have 3 types of plant according to the photosynthesis punya proses ni lah. Okay, kita akan ada 3 jenis tumbuhan. Okay, apa yang 3 jenis tu? We have C3 plant. We have C4 plant. And CAM plant. Okay. So what is the difference between all these plant? Okay, for C3 plant, common name C3 plant is ordinary plant. So kamu kena tahu dia punya timing of stomata opening. Okay. For C3 plant, the stomata open during days. Okay. In C4 plant, the stoma open also during days. But in CAM plant, the stoma open at night. Okay. Next, apa yang kamu kena tahu is number of carbon fixation. Okay, what is carbon fixation? We know that the carbon fixation means the carbon will fix with another molecule which catalyzed by enzyme. For example, carbon dioxide is fixed with RuBP which catalyzed by Rubisco. So maksudnya kita tahu carbon dioxide itu dia akan bergabung, dicantumkan dengan satu molekul lain. So itu namanya adalah carbon fixation. Okay. So in C3 plant, number of carbon fixation occur is once. Sekali sahaja berlaku. But in C4 is twice. CAM, the carbon fixation also occur twice. So location. Yang kamu kena tahu lagi, ada idea dulu. Location of carbon fixation. For C3 plant, location of carbon fixation, dia hanya berlaku ni. Ini saya ambil ni Type of cell. That carbon fixation occurred. Okay. Alright, so type of cell that carbon fixation occurred. In C3 plant, the carbon fixation occur in mesophyll cell. Okay. In C3 plant, the carbon fixation occur in mesophyll cell. But in C4 plant, since it occur twice, so first carbon fixation is take place in mesophyll cell. But the second carbon fixation occur in bundle sheath cell. And for CAM plant, okay, it occur both. Kenapa both? Sebab dia berlaku twice. So both occur in mesophyll cell. Both carbon fixation occur in mesophyll cell. Tapi apa yang bezanya? First, occur during first carbon fixation occur during night. And second carbon fixation during day. So ini adalah basic konsep untuk kamu belajar. Okay, dan fahamkan.